matters. I call case number PR-10105. Mr. Adams, are you ready for court this morning?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, or what's your name?
Georgia Chabay.
Joyce?
Georgia K. Chabay.
Okay. Could you please raise your right hand for me?
Sure.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Adams, if you're ready for court, you can move forward with your witness.
Okay. I apologize, man. I was scared to mail it. I've got the original. Huh?
Is
Yes,
that
sir.
the original will? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
She
you.
can stamp it. It's come. I'm obviously
Yes, sir, I'll
gonna
stamp
leave
it as of right now.
And just to let you know a couple things, before we get started, because you changed the executor at the last
Yeah.
moment there, we have to wait till the 11th to be able to sign this.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and hear it today, but we have to wait
And
till the 11th.
sign it on the 11th. Who do we get her letters? Yeah, I'll discuss it.
All right, Mr. Adams, you can go ahead and begin.
Well, need a will.
Oh, you need it?
I was confused.
I got a copy.
Well, there is a copy of the application, but they mailed the original. This person can do that every 3 days.
Georgia, in this will, I think you were named as the alternate executor. And Frances Reed San Angelo was Mr. San Angelo's wife, is that correct?
Correct.
And after the will was filed, did she have a stroke? Miss San Angelo?
She had a stroke,
Yeah.
yes.
And if she's unable to even handle this right now by Zoom because she can't.
No way, yeah.
She can't talk. So you decided to step up and act as executive, is that correct? I'm gonna show you, this is, are you familiar with Mr. San Angelo's signature?
Mm-hmm, for years, yes.
Well, let's see. Is this his signature?
Yes, it is.
And so far as you know, this is his last will and testament.
Mm-hmm.
After writing this will, he didn't revoke it so far as you know.
No.
And he didn't do any amendments
No,
to it
no,
so
no.
far as
Yes.
you know. Okay, and then here I've got a proof of death and other facts. And before court this morning, we went through this, or you went through it.
I did go through it.
Is everything in that proof of facts true and correct?
Yes, it is.
You want me to have her sign it, Judge?
Yes, please.
Okay, she can go ahead and sign it, and then I'll sign this area here.
Yeah,
So, Ms. Georgia,
yeah, I've got it, yeah.
if you'll sign here, and then,
Right here, like this.
yeah, you can go ahead and date it today's date, because the proof can be done before the court.
Today's the 6th.
Yes, ma'am.
The 6th day of November. And then,
You sign there, and then I'll take the
Yeah,
document and
right.
sign it.
okay,
Perfect. And then I'll stamp it in and sign, attest to your signature.
And I also have an oath and,
You got to date that the 11th, though.
the 11th?
Yes,
Yeah.
because you can't take the oath until after.
Okay. Do I have to come back?
No, ma'am, you're gonna predate it, and then when the judge signs the order on the 11th, then we can release letters.
Okay.
And Ms. Shabay, yeah, go ahead, sign it.
Okay.
There's nothing prohibiting you from acting as the independent executor of his estate, is there, that you're aware of?
No.
And you're willing to act as independent executive
Yes.
and carry out the directives in his will, is that correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mr. Bay, you don't, you're not a felon, are you?
No,
All right,
not
I
yet.
have to
Not
ask that
yet.
question anyway, through my point. I don't allow felons to be executors, and that's just up to me, so that's always one thing I ask, okay?
Yes.
You don't have a misdemeanor, like a theft charge or anything like that?
Not yet either.
Do you have anything else, Mr. Adams?
No, sir.
All right,
I just asked that you sign it. You need, I'll mail y'all a copy of the,
yes, I do. Ms. Shabay, could you come here for me? I just want you to look at this.
Okay.
This is Mr.
Yes, that's
Simmons'
mine. Yes, this is-
signature,
Yeah.
and that's it. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Thank you very much. All right, well, looks like we've got everything that we need. We will admit this will into probate and authorize letters of testimony and put Miss, is it Georgia?
Georgia.
Georgia, okay,
Yes.
Georgia Shabay
Uh-huh.
as the executor of this will. And then the court takes judicial notice that she was the second one that was mentioned
yes.
as the executor of the will, and his wife was not able to do that because of the stroke.
Yeah, she signed a written
All right.
resignation.
How many letters of testimony do you need today?
Give us 5, Your Honor.
5, okay.
Okay, so I'll release those on the 11th. I will mail them to your office because I can't release them today.
Okay, that's fine, yeah, that's fine.
And then, so Miss Becky, his assistant, is Brandon making copies of your proof and oath, so you'll have that already in your file.
Okay,
And if it,
We need her to,
no, that's my
That's
date.
your
That's, well, okay, so he brought his oath, so
Yeah.
that's extra copies, you know, so those won't be,
those won't be.
because he's just now brought some and Miss Becky's making copies for her.
you've got a copy of it.
Right there from,
Yeah, so when I mail you the letters, sir, I will also mail you a signed copy of the order that you
Yeah.
signed, but I won't release that until the 11th.
Okay, good, thank you, yeah.
But her oath, I'm gonna go ahead and let you, we predated it for the 11th, I'll let you have it. This order though, I'll
Yeah.
send a copy of it with your 5 letters.
Okay, I appreciate it, yeah.
And she'll be right back.
It's a pretty old courthouse,
It's
you know, with all this
beautiful.
wood.
we just restored it last year.
Yeah, I hadn't been here, up here a couple of years, and so it does look nicer, the wood standing out. That's all virgin wood, so to speak. It's from, when was it built?
In the 1800s,
Yeah.
the initial part, and then they built on
Yeah.
the back part with the building.
There you go.
Okay, and he gets the copies.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Mr. Anderson, I thank you very much. And, Miss Georgia,
Shabay.
Shabay?
Yes.
All right, we thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you for your time.
God bless you, and
Thank you.
God bless his wife as well.
I
Yeah.
know.
Let her know we're praying for them.
She
Thank
visited
you, please do.
today. Yeah, she had a bad stroke after this.
I understand, my mom's had 5 strokes, so I know how that works. It's bad.
Okay, bye, y'all have a
God
good
bless
day.
y'all.
Bye-bye. Okay. You call Brandon here now?
Yes, Brad.
Your oral judgment and your order.
Was this his? Was this yours?
Yes, that's his, that's the.
Yes. Better catch you. See, here's the 2 orders, why didn't?
Because this was for just letters of testimony.
All right.
This is actual, determination.
Is Tim here?
He's supposed to be on his way, he knows he's
Okay.
here.
We'll have to, is Tim here yet?
I haven't seen him.
We'll have to wait on Tim.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, this one doesn't have it with y'all.
Yes, I'm sure.
This one has it now. I know he's intending on being here because I've had several calls from him. He does have something hard enough that he rush after this. Starts at 11.
How are you, Graham?
I'm doing pretty well.
Good,
How about y'all?
doing good. A little tired, you know, that's all right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I heard you had a pretty short docket today,
Yeah, short docket,
which made me feel better because
Yeah.
I was like, I only have one.
Oh, you think it was?
And that never happened, that never happened.
I'm glad they're not going, that nobody
Not going
has, and
somewhere
they're not
else.
going.
Yeah.
Right. This is the short docket.
Which made it nice the day after election, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Kelly having some issues last night or something?
Kelly Joe?
Or no, the county having some issues on.
it was 11:15 or 11:30 for Spurger, I think, out there, wasn't it?
Are you talking about
It was at 11.
returns
11?
coming in?
Yeah.
Was it 11? Yeah, 11 was
Yeah.
Spurger,
It took them a little longer because you have writings for those 3 races, so they had to pull every ballot and pull dollars to make sure.
Because I was wondering, because and I don't know if they weren't releasing stuff, but for some reason on like, I look at all the Fox movies or whatever, and at one point, in Texas, 250 counties had had some presidential returns, and
So the new representative secretary of state was a current, another people secretary of state. So our representative was also new. So when I would submit and review every time we get returned, but then she'd have to call her supervisor, which was busy with all these other counties,
yes,
on how to do her job. And so it was a little delay on that end. Because she had to do the final button. When I submitted it, she had to look over it, but in order to do it, the House Secretary of State ordered, she had to check with her advisor, which was busy with all these other counties.
I still don't know if I saw City of Louisville.
Now, they're not gonna be reporting to Secretary of State, so they're not gonna upload.
Yeah.
All these separate entities, our school district and city won't be on your state level Secretary of State.
My campus people.
But we do have a copy of those results, copies to, the public, right down in front
And truck got 86% of our county.
Yeah, I looked at those, and I think Dr. Brad had 88%, which is about normal.
Yeah.
But
What was that final?
I think he was 70-30, with about 98% reporting, which, that's probably the closest race he's had. He wasn't worried about it. But, just because they've changed his district to try to give, he had at one point what was considered like the 5th safest Republican seat in the entire country. So I think they took Polk County away and gave it to somebody else. And he took part of the north part of Jefferson County, which is still a very strong district, but it weakened his a little bit.
Geographic area.
Yeah.
You texted, it was 10:15.
It's not like him to be late.
Yeah, Tim, you see. He might have been up all night too.
Oh, he
We
probably.
have this denial answer already too, so somehow we can't free president get it on speaker then.
Oh.
Do all courtrooms like this?
commissioner's courtroom. So
Yeah.
Is there like a big grand public courtroom?
There's a bit,
Well, we have a big courtroom upstairs. That's where we do our criminal courts and stuff like that. We just do commissioner's court, and then I do my probates and like my civil cases in here. But I do criminal court upstairs because we had so many people who come in.
Yes.
If you have jury duty, that's where you go.
Yeah, it goes upstairs. You're good.
Now you said that.
Now you're ready,
Hey, I got summoned for when it was like fall break for Opal, and I was like, God, summoned it. I swear, he gets like 2 a year. Don't want this. I've only ever gotten 2, ever. You know, but I'm like, I know it's random, but it seems pretty
Oh, yeah,
regularly random
Yes.
that you get like 2 summons a year, even though
I've
you
only-
don't serve.
I've only had 2, period.
We had one jury case this year for the county, and then I think she's had probably about 6 jury cases. So,
The first time I ever got summoned was literally 2 weeks after I had Opal. And so I like walk in there with my pump and everything, and I go up. I'm not even supposed to be here. My mom's with my infant in the car, and he was like, "Do you think that should stop me?" And I just kind of looked at him. He was like, "Oh, I'm just kidding." He was like, but I seriously was like, "Oh my gosh."
it's really surprising how few people actually show up. I mean.
Yeah.
There's,
There he
oh, there
is.
it is.
they'll send like
Well, hey, Tim.
400.
Just barely slide in.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
Don't you get in trouble if you don't show up for something?
That's the understanding.
Yeah, you can't.
Okay, Tim, to get his stuff out, we'll be ready to roll.
We got a tight schedule today, Mr. McDonald.
All three, yeah.
Yeah, I've got it rather full. I gotta finish up, go back down to Hardin County where I had both criminal and probate matters.
Go, this is what you, come up here.
And you can pull one of those chairs around if you need one of these, anybody else.
I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Oops. Watch that desk.
All right. My name is Milton Bowers, I'm the Tyler County Judge. We are sitting in probate matters today here in Tyler County. We call case number PR-10097 in the estate of Dylan James Bruton. All right. Mr. Elrod, are you ready for court today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. McDonald, are you ready for court today?
Yes, sir.
All right. If we can, we'll get all your witnesses stand up and we'll go ahead and swear them in. If everybody can stand up, can you place your right hand? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. Okay. You may be seated. All right, Mr. Elrod, you may begin your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. Chris, let me have you state your name for the court.
Christopher Carl Burton.
All right, and we're here to administer the estate of Dylan James Bruton, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And your relationship to Dylan is you're his maternal uncle, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is it true that he died on or about January 24th of this year?
Yes.
Okay. At the time of his passing, he was 18 years old?
Yes.
Okay. And he was a resident of Tyler County?
Yes.
Okay. And to the best of your knowledge, he did not have a will when he passed away, correct?
No.
Okay. But there is a need that exists to probate his estate.
Yes.
Namely, there's an insurance claim out of a wreck
Yes.
that he was in. Okay. Was he married at the time of his death?
No.
Did he have any children?
No.
Okay. If he had any children, do you think that's something you would have known?
Yes.
Okay. And you were you his, how was he living with you at the
He
time?
was living under our roof and I had guardianship of him.
Okay. Okay. Now, you've asked the court to be named the executor of his estate, correct?
Yes.
Is there any reason that you know of that would disqualify you from serving in that role?
No.
Okay. You've never been convicted of a felony or a crime involving any kind of dishonesty or anything like that?
No.
Okay. No court has ever said you're incompetent to handle your own affairs?
No.
Okay. I'll pass this witness, Your Honor.
Mr. McDonough, your witness.
Sir, some of these questions may seem a little funny to you, but the answers would be obvious.
That's my first time here, so I mean.
Are you at least the age of 18?
Yes,
Did the decedent, have you been a resident of Tyler County for at least 6 months prior to his passing?
yes, I believe it was 6 years.
Yeah, at least 6 months.
Yeah.
Do you have any kind of a direct financial interest in this matter?
No.
You said that you looked for a will. Is that correct?
Not necessarily looked, there was never one established. I'd never taken him to the insurance agency where we had any kind of insurance taken out on him. No, he or I would pass away, any kind of thing done. So outside of my house, I would have never known it, but we got him when he was 14, 15. So what 14, 15-year-old kid's gonna create a will?
Yeah, basically, even if you did try to create a will at that age, you have to be at least 18 to have
Gotcha, okay.
capacity, so. Once you got 18, you definitely would have known if there was a will out there.
Yes.
That was his will.
Yes.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime of moral turpitude,
No.
lying, stealing, cheating, spitting on the sidewalk on Sunday? No.
No.
All right. Brad, what did I miss? I think we covered all the grounds we needed to cover.
Okay.
Not pass the witness.
All right, your next witness.
I'll call Avery Bruton. You can, I guess, just come up here and stand if you don't mind. Okay, and how were you acquainted with Dylan?
I'm his aunt by marriage.
Okay, so you're married to Chris?
I am.
Okay, and you have no financial interest in this matter?
No, sir.
Okay. He has, are you acquainted with Dylan and his family?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been married to Chris?
We've been married for 7 years, but together for 10.
Okay. So in that time, you feel like you've come to know not only Dylan, but the rest of his family?
Yes, sir.
If Dylan had any kind of errors or anything like that, that's something you think you would know about?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Probably hard to do while he's living with y'all.
Right, yes, sir.
Okay. Now, where is Dylan's father? Do you know?
Something like
Okay. Do you know where his mother is?
I don't know.
Okay. Now, they both have some, is it true they both have significant criminal history?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the subject matter that we're dealing with today is that basically y'all's insurance is trying to pay his heirs, which we believe in this case would be his mother, some money. And that's what we're trying to accomplish today. Now, actually, I think I'll pass the witness.
It should be pretty painless and quick.
Yes, sir.
Are you at least the age of 18?
Yes, sir.
Has any doctor or judge ever found you to be mentally incompetent or unable to handle your own affairs?
No, sir.
Have you ever been convicted of a felony or a crime of moral turpitude?
No, sir.
I'm supposed to find out if there's any unknown heirs out there. And what that means is like, there's no love child, no, he would have been technically able to have children. If you're comfortable telling this court, no love child, no skeleton in the closets, no unknown heirs, is that right?
Correct.
No direct financial interest in this matter.
No, sir.
Now, if I'm covering the same grounds, because I've got check marks on one side, it's supposed to be on the other side. It's one of those kind of things. Close relationship. And that if there have been any secrets that he might have had, you've been the person he was sharing with, right?
Yes, sir.
And there's no secrets between you. And you're comfortable telling the board, no unknown heirs, you listen to the heirs properly underneath the papers presented to the court, and that's what you're telling the court, correct?
Correct.
No further questions or witness. Sorry for your own loss.
Thank you.
For that had to be tough.
Next witness.
Katie, can I have you state your name for the board?
Katie Bruton,
Okay, and you're married to Carl Bruton, correct?
yes, sir,
And Carl Bruton is Dylan's grandfather.
yes, sir,
Okay, so I guess your technical term would have been
step grandmother,
step grandmother, okay. How long had you known Dylan?
for over a little bit over 2 years.
Okay. Do you think, given the relationship that you had with, with the family and Dylan himself, if he had any unknown heirs, that's something you would have known about?
Yes, sir, I would know.
Okay. And you don't have any kind of financial interest
No, sir,
in what happens here today?
no, sir,
Okay. I'll pass the witness.
Are you at least the age of 18?
yes, sir,
Is any doctor or judge found you to be mentally incompetent or unable to handle your own affairs?
no, sir,
Have you ever been convicted of a felony or a crime of moral turpitude?
no, sir,
Close, warm relationship with the deceased, correct?
sir,
You had a close, warm
Yes, sir.
relationship.
yes, sir,
You might have been a step, but in your heart, there's no step there.
exactly,
And you're comfortable telling this court that there's no other unknown heirs or no child steps?
No, sir.
None of that. Nothing further, Your Honor, as witness.
Judge, we would rest at this time.
Okay. Mr. McDonough, I got your answer and your general denial here. Everything looks good. You feel comfortable that everyone here was served, that they should have been served, and we couldn't find them, and we could move forward?
Yes, all the steps that needed to be taken to attempt to find these individuals was taken, and I felt it was certainly adequate.
Good. Well, at this time, we will, order this independent, administration and admit this will to probate. This is in the estate of Mr. Dylan James Bruton, and Mr. Chris Bruton will be appointed as the executor of the will, okay? How many letters of testimony do you need?
The sender already gave
Okay.
me, she recommended 2, and I've already done 5.
Okay. All right.
We just have a couple limited
Is
matters.
there, anything on this? Y'all have any agreement on?
You know?
Yeah, I didn't see.
It's my standard.
What is it?
500.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it's not. Okay.
Thank you for noticing. I should have stayed up and I'm watching TV.
We were here working until.
Yeah.
Couple documents. Actually, I went through them as well. This is just basically a summary of what we talked about the other day. It just gets signed when you read it. And submitted to the court. That's one document that we should use. One more, this is just your oath that you'll do your duties as his executor, which you're helping me with.
Chris, On behalf of the court and Tyler County and myself, we just want you to know we always continue to put y'all in our prayers.
Sorry, thank you.
These are the documents, that you'll need, yeah, insurance, you'll need everything, also it's everything. That's what they've done.
Now, am I to retain the main copy?
If they give the original, I think there's two there, so any one we can give them to them, if they take a copy, fine. I don't know that you're gonna have a lot more need for these, if you ever do, we can get more copies, so. This is just a affidavit basically of what you do. So it's just you signing it under a. This is just an affidavit saying what you just said.
Y'all haven't heard from Letha?
No, you've spoken to her over 10 years.
Really?
I haven't spoken to her since I allowed her to have time to meet.
And I had spoken to her since we were in court,
Yeah,
like last year.
yeah, I didn't think